Hi, John.
Hey, Jerry.
So I heard you've got a big background with Chicago. That's where I'm calling from.
25 years of my life. I went to Northwestern and I lived there for 25 years, reading the Windy City Times religiously, in fact.
Oh, shout out to Windy City. I've been there 17 years
Oh,
writing.
man.
So, oh my gosh, this is like a little reunion.
It is.
I love it. I love the work you did on this movie, and it was so well written. I mean, it spoke to me as someone who's had a church camp trauma myself, and I just thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Did this come from something in your past, and what exactly?
Well, in a way, it did. When I was growing up, queer characters didn't exist in horror movies. Or if they did exist, they were victims or killers or jokes. And as a little gay boy, it was sad, because I so desperately wanted to see myself represented in a positive light in my favorite genre. So I had the idea for a while to write something about horror and gender, in a very specific way. And I'd met some people who'd been through conversion, so-called conversion therapy, and the stories they told me were harrowing, and really stayed with me. So, a few years ago, it was the moment, and I thought I'm going to write this just for me and see where it goes.
Very good. I wondered if you'd seen Moulin Rouge the musical.
Not only, yes, I have seen Moulin Rouge the musical more than once, actually.
Very good. And you're making a Michael Jackson movie? I read that.
I've been working on a Michael Jackson movie for a while, yes.
Oh my gosh, very good.
Intriguing, about which, of course, I can say nothing.
Right. Well, no, I won't even go there. Is there something you'd like to make that you haven't, that's been in your brain?
There's a few things. I mean, getting they/them out was a real exorcism of something I've wanted to do since I was 12, and to embrace positive queer imagery, in a horror film was very important to me. There's almost things sort of rattling around in my head though, for the future.
What do you have a favorite scary movie?
I do. I think weirdly, if you sat me down and played the first three Friday the 13th movies, I would be in horror geek heaven.
Yeah. What do you think about the Nightmare on Elm Street with there was like the whole gay.
Yeah, and I'm on Elm Street too. Well, that's, again, homoeroticism in horror films it's been a part of the horror iconography for a long time, but how we view it, is it positive or negative? Are queer characters being victimized or celebrated? Are the questions that you have to sort of ask yourself as you reconsider these movies? And certainly the motivation for they/them is, I wanted to write the movie that I wish I had seen when I was 14, where queer characters are the heroes who triumph, over adversity.
Where did was the part with singing to Pink and the Glee moment, was that part of what you wrote, or was that added in?
Oh, no, of course I wrote that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's when our lead character Jordan is at a very low moment, and they need to be encouraged. And so I always loved the song. I love Pink, and so the idea that their fellow campers saying that they are effing perfect was just the moment. And it's something like, again, there's so many queer kids who I know who would love to be told they're effing perfect just the way they are.
Was it hard to get the rights for that, or?
Rights are always complicated.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Okay. Well, when are you coming back to Chicago?
Oh, soon I hope. I'm overdue for some Chicago time.
Okay, awesome. Well, it's great talking to you, John, and come visit us, and I'll be happy to get this going in Windy City for you.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
Bye.